Good evening. Wow. What an awesome last several weeks in this district, these towns, this school. Unbelievable. Now, tonight's format is going to be maybe a little unorganized. We tried something unusual today. We tried to have class, so we didn't get a lot of opportunity to practice some of these things. But on behalf of the school, I just want to welcome everyone. I want to thank you for all the support you've given this team over the course of the year. These last 3 or 4 weeks have been just nothing short of amazing. And the scene at the Alaris on Friday was awesome. The support, to say that we had the most people there would be an understatement. It was just fantastic. So, without any further ado, I'm going to call on Mr. Scavhog, and he's going to introduce your 2014 state champs.
All right, we will do this by age and hopefully numerical order. So, we'll see how this turns out. We'll do the seniors first. Number 1, Carter Arndt. Number 6, Noah Zimmerman. Number 9, Abraham Hankey. Number 58, Nick Belmore. Number 68, Daniel Onstead. And the last senior, and it's definitely not Easton, Eston Vanada. For the juniors, number 7, Levi Cudmore. Number 11, Nick Lindgren. Number 12, Will Zimmerman. Number 22, Caden Hunter. Number 50, Michael Nord. Number 55, David Flatten. Number 57, Spencer Rohowski. Number 64, Matthew Dobmeyer. And that's it for the juniors. The sophomores, number 4, Andy Moe. Number 21, Jaden Chalish. Number 23, Jackson Hankey. Number 62, Adam Johnson. Number 74, Trent Carlson. Number 75, Dylan Kachina. number 77, Cole Clementson. And the freshman, number 3, Talent Hunter. Number 5, Spencer Scavo. Number 9, Sam Sven. Number 24, Zach Hell. Number 25, Ian Helgeson. Number 27, Zach Bosch. Number 40, Jacob Ham. Number 56, Jonah Sanderson. Number 59, Gavin Gillespie. And number 71, Tanner Jelinek. The statisticians are Hope Jellica, senior. Elijah Hilden, junior. And Nick Holcomb, sophomore. The cheer team members are senior Amber Gillespie. The Water Boys, Brady Umdahl. The Landon Zero. And Chucky Porter. Cheer team coach, Katie Thompson. And the coaches, Jake Shower. John Bird. Daniel Orton. And head coach, Robert Gall.
I feel like I'm in church. You can be seated. Okay, at this time, I'm going to call on Mayor Dan Stenvold with a few words.
I just want each and every one of you to know how proud Park River is of you. It's an awesome feat that you got 98 years. When I was about a couple years older than you seniors, I came back from 802 days in Vietnam, but I played defensive end at Wapaton Science, and we were really good. I was 6'4", 242 pounds, and I had a guy on the other end that was just as big as me, and we were very good. But you guys were perfect. You won the Larimore and the Killer games with your defense. Loved every second of it. I tried to figure out what we could do as a community to show support. I was going to do the Mohawk, but that ain't going to work for me very well. So we had a special meeting tonight, and what we did, we proclaimed the proclamation. Here, I'll read it. It's in Tracy Lovick's language here. It's all the lawyer stuff, but simply is, whereas it is appropriate that the city of Park River recognize those individuals whose achievements have brought honor and recognition not only to themselves but also to the cities of Park River, Fortville, and Lincoln in the state of North Dakota. And whereas the Park River Area School District Number 8 football team worked for and achieved the title of 2014 North Dakota Class A champions. And whereas the 2014 Park River Area School District Number 8 football team is the first team to win such honor since 1916. That was before your superintendent was born. Whereas the 2014 Park River Area School District Number 8 football team exhibited the highest degree of sportsmanship. Now, therefore, I, Dan Stenville, Mayor of Park River, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the citizens of Park River, do hereby proclaim November 17, 2014 to be recognized as the Park River Area School District Number 8 Football Team Day in the city of Park River. I thought it was an excellent game, excellent tournament, but I think the state messed up in one spot. I think Coach Gall should have been Coach of the Year. Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. Just made a short note. Next time Dan speaks to preview the script. Okay, we're going to try to show a few highlights now, so be patient with us while we get this organized.
Here it is, Abe Hankey under center, 18 seconds left, takes the knee. See if Kildare uses its final timeout.
You know, it's funny.
Doesn't look like they will. Time's going to tick off, 10 seconds.
The morning game, you know, you're done at noon.
Yeah.
You're going to go celebrate. Well, got to go have coffee somewhere.
Well, this game is over. Park River Fortville Lincoln wins the state championship for the first time since 1916. The party is on for the Aggies.
Could ask the coaches if the Mohawks were worth it.
Yeah, I think so now.
Yeah.
The team that finished 6-3 a year ago lost to Oaks in the first round of the playoffs. Boy, they had to go right through Oaks this year.
Three victories on the road for Park River, Fortville, Lincoln, in Oaks and in Larimore, and now here at the Alara Center. That was
They had something special.
They have a great run, you know, and the Kildare Cowboys, boy, you know, to beat Hazen, the two-time returning state champ, 22-game winner. Wow, they had a great season too.
Absolutely fantastic game, Coach. We couldn't have asked for a better start to the day.
Wow.
If the rest of the games are like this,
yeah,
our ratings are going to be through the roof. 26-18 is your final. Park River Fortville Lincoln wins it. Number of guys really factoring into this. Eston Bennett had that opening touchdown, 11-yard touchdown catch. They were stopped on the goal line on that first possession.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, things started to click a little bit better for them. So Kildare's defense, hats off to them. They did a terrific job, but the small town delivers. Park River Fortville Lincoln, the co-op. The Aggies have done it. They went through Oaks, 34-27 at Oaks, and then they went up to Larimore and said, hey, we want to go to the state championship, so we'll beat you 7-0. The defense was absolutely terrific in that one, and they did enough today. Let's go downstairs to Phil Newman, who's standing by with a winning head coach.
Thanks, guys. Coach, congratulations on the win. It's been since 1916 this community's been waiting. How does it feel right now?
It's just unreal. These boys have just worked so hard all year. They deserve everything that they got. They have worked for it. It hasn't sunk in, guys. I apologize. It's just crazy. Those guys came out second half. We knew that we had to do some things defensively different, and we made some adjustments, and the kids just came after it and played a will of the game.
And how about that one play, the forced fumble, and Jackson Hankey takes it back to the house? What were you thinking on that play?
Well, I tell you what, little number 12, Will Zimmerman, has came up so big for us all year. He's replacing his brother as had an injury a couple weeks ago, and was player of the game down in Oaks. And I tell you what, that hit that he came up and made, forced that fumble, and Jackson Hankey took to the house. I can't be. Thanks so much, guys.
Jody, back up to you. That's head coach Robert Gall. You can tell us what was it like for you to play in this game with all the fans here and to have a great game like you did?
Well, at first, it was a little loud. I had to calm down, but I knew my keys. I knew we had playmakers. I knew we could make plays. It was there.
Now I want to ask you about your brother real quick, Jackson, on that fumble return. I saw you running down the sidelines and just kind of shaking your fist. Yes. What was going through your mind at that point?
That kid's a stud. That kid is a stud. I love him to death. He's my brother, of course. I love playing football with him.
Abe, thanks a lot for the time. Congrats on the state championship. Maybe we want to bring in your wide receiver, Levi, real quick. Congrats and enjoy this win. Now, Levi, we're here with Levi Cudmore, wide receiver. Levi, I asked Abe the same thing. What does this feel like right now?
Man, it's great. I mean, I played in the hockey state championship, and we kind of didn't have a day, but it finally felt good to get it back.
Now, I asked Abe about the 98 years, since you guys brought it home last in 1916. What does this kind of championship mean to the community?
Well, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and it was just great. We went out there and capitalized, and I couldn't ask for a better team.
How long is it going to take before this feeling wears off?
Never. It's a feeling that'll last a lifetime.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate the time. Congratulations. So absolutely true.
Gives you goosebumps all over again, doesn't it? That's for me. All right. We're going to have a few people come up and say a few words. We're going to start with Coach Gall. Now, I've been here 9 years, and Mr. Gall's been coaching all those years, some as an assistant, some as a head coach. And let's see, what's the best way to say this? He's excited a lot, he's enthusiastic, he enjoys talking to the officials. But I think that all is a reflection of what he really is, and that's passionate. And I think that's why kids follow him, because they believe that he has their back, and he really cares about these kids. So, Coach Gall, come on up.
I don't know, I'm starting to get used to this talking thing, and I don't know if I like it. By the way, what the announcer said at the end of the game, was the Mohawk worth it? Heck yeah. Need to say some thank yous again. Cheer team coach, Mrs. Thompson, thank you. Couple things, we got down to Grand Forks Thursday night, and all of our doors were decorated. Friday morning, 7 o'clock, there's the cheerleaders, and thank you, cheerleader over there. The other one's at hockey practice, I believe. But 7 o'clock, I'm starting to pace already, but cheer team's out there putting up posters, getting things ready for the fans, and wow, I don't even know what to say about the fans. Looking at that sideline, said at the pep rally Thursday, sea of gold. I think it was more of a sea of gold than I ever expected. It was unbelievable. The support, parents again, can't say thank you enough. It was just great support, just great Aggie pride at that Alaris on Friday. 9 o'clock in the morning, people weren't awake, we were awake, and it felt darn good. Seniors, small in number, 6, and they kept on saying it throughout. It's a young Aggie team. Tell you what, that state championship was brought home by those seniors, though. And it wasn't, all play. I'm not talking that, but there was a lot of times in that game that people don't realize. As seniors said, just settle down. We'll be all right. Noah Zimmerman, after to run to the bus, and probably a crucial time. I knew he didn't want to do it, but somebody was missing contact and had to catch some fly passes or catch some punts. And I don't know how he was playing with one contact for half the game. How long was it, Levi? 1 quarter with one contact in. I don't know if he's as blind as I am, but I know I couldn't play 1 quarter with one contact in. But there's something. I mean, Noah running out to the bus, and it was a crucial time in the game, so we get a contact for a kid. And I know Noah's heart was totally in that game, and I felt as bad for him as he felt not getting in there. But that's just senior pride, Aggie pride, just at the least. And I can mention a lot of things that happened in that game like that. Players, freshmen all the way up to seniors, I can't have and think of a better group to coach than sitting behind me right now. They just came to play. Postseason, just seems like yesterday we're talking about the win over Larimore, or the win at Oaks, which is a huge game, win at Larimore, and I think we proved to a Killdeer team that state championship wasn't played the week before. But again, there were so many plays in that game. I actually watched it on TV yesterday for the first time over at the Galloways, and I don't have it on Devo, I don't have a DVD of it yet, but I'm getting it because it gave me chills watching from the introductions all the way throughout. I was talking to some of the kids and they watched it 8-10 times, and I'm like, wow. But I tell you what, guys, you deserve every bit of it. Soak it in, watch that game over again, and be proud of it. Be proud to be an Aggie and state champions. You don't get to say that very often. And I can't say thank you enough to each and every one of you. Also, thank you. There are 3 gentlemen, and I'm talking about the little kids at the end of the bench here, that I can't say thank you enough to as well. They keep them hydrated. They keep me a little Landon, I'm talking about you at the moment. If I had as much energy as Landon, I could pace that Alaris double what I did the other day. But those 3 guys, Landon, Brady, and Chucky, great job, guys. Three other gentlemen on the end of the chairs. Mayor Stenvold said something about Coach of the Year. I got 3 assistants that are Coaches of the Year. And then I'll get up here and say a little bit, and I'm looking forward to it because all I've heard out of Coach working this year is three words. Oh, bad math. We've heard 2 words, correct, gentlemen? One last time, those 2 words? Don't quit. They're don't quit. And I tell you what, I haven't seen quit in a long time with these guys, so those 2 words that really hit home. But the three gentlemen I'm talking about, really envious of one. First year coaching, first year out of college. It's just not fair. He's got a state championship under his belt. Coach Jake Shaw. Coach Schauer worked with the D-line, O-line throughout the whole year, and I tell you what, a lot of people have told me that D-line has won a lot of games, and that state championship was won. So Mr. Schauer will have a few words here in a little bit about that. Second one, Coach John Berg. Actually, Coach John Berg, we can consider him a newbie this year, but he was actually on the football staff. Help him, John. 9 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, 11 years ago, he was actually an assistant coach here in Park River, driving back and forth from Mayville State. But I tell you what, this year, John Berg worked with quarterbacks, wide receivers, D-backs, and did a well job. Last but not least, Coach Daniel Workin. And we'll let him talk about how he schemed those defenses. The defenses was his job. Coach Workin did a whale of a job, and I can't say thanks enough to those three guys. Who's going to be first?
Well, I've been here about 4 months now, so you guys might know I might not have a ton to say, but I can't think of a better place to start. As he said, I work with the O-line and D-line, so for you football fans, I work with the real athletes. You guys know what's a little bit later to get it done. Yeah, give a round of applause, Aggie. So we've all might have said this already, but every week in the playoffs, it was, oh, how's the O-line going to hold up? Are they going to be okay? And it even came down to Oaks' coach calling us soft. Well, you're playing football, that's the last thing you want to be called is soft. So that fired us up. And then Laramore's coach told us that he's got the best offensive line in the state. Well, when you have the best offensive line in the state, you should be able to get the ball in on 1 yard line on 3 chances. And then it killed you. If you watch Kate Hunter run, Jackson run, Abe, all of our guys carrying the ball, those holes were there. And that's because of our guys up front. So I just want to thank the offensive linemen first of all, that's for sure. You know, I'm not really much of a speaker, but thanks for having me. Hopefully we can get another one next year. I'll hand the microphone off to Coach Berg.
So this is fun. Everything I would say is going to be cliche because we've all been saying it since Friday. Wow. What a team, what a game, what a season. There's nothing that you can really say other than that. God, these boys, the way they play and the way that they play together. One of the best things that I can remember and that I'm always going to remember about this team, this season, there's a word that we always hear before the start of every game. Spencer always says one word to describe our team. What is it, Spencer? Thank you for this. Thank you for this. Brotherhood. Thank you. He says it before every game. Every time we go out take the field, he says, thank you for this brotherhood. And that's exactly what this is. You talk about, and I'm not trying to take shots at Larimore, but they say the Larimore football family, these guys are a family. I mean, I've said it before, how lucky I feel just to be a part of this, to be able to watch these guys every day in practice, to be able to coach them, to be able to be with them in games, to watch the things that they can do on the field. It's unbelievable. But it's because they all have each other's back. No matter what happens, good or bad, they're there for each other. Coach Gall already said it. Noah Zimmerman turned into our 5th coach. I've been more impressed with the things that he was able to do. Very tough situation for him, and I felt terrible for him. I'm sure everyone else in the same situation. But just look at the heart that he had. Filling in for someone. And then all of a sudden, he's put in a very, very tough situation, which we wouldn't want anyone to ever have to go through that. But he showed me the heart that he has, and again, going back to that word, the brotherhood that this team is, and he was helping the next guy out, whoever was going to be filling in, whoever was going to be helping out defensively, whatever. He's going through, coaching them up in practice as much as we are. What a team, what a brotherhood. That's unbelievable. Like I said, I'm just very, very glad, appreciative for the chance to be able to work with you boys this year. Looking forward to being back again next year. It's been a great season. This is a lifetime, or a memory that you're going to have for a lifetime. No one's going to be able to take this away from you guys. There's no one left to beat. We beat them all. We're champs.
How are we doing? Good? Well, let me tell you a little story. Have you ever been in the locker room with Coach Gall before a game starts? He says quite a few tips to the players. And at one time I probably counted 30 tips before you start the game. So in that very first game at Park River Fordville Lake when I was here, I decided I better keep this pretty simple. So I came up with 2 words for the kids to remember. It was don't quit. And they never did. Not that year, not this year. That says a lot about the kids, or it probably says more about the parents and the community in general. Hey, they never quit. And the second week, it was my turn to say something. So I said, don't quit. And by the third week, you could hear the kids, they remembered these 2 words, don't quit. So me, let's keep it simple, don't quit. Said it every week after and every week, so we want to stay tight. Pretty special. So one thing I need to address is my hair. I've received a lot of flack, even though we kept Larimore to 0 points as a defense coordinator. I've received a lot of flack about this hair. Why didn't you cut your hair? Well, I'll give you a couple different options, so you can decide what the reasoning is. One may be too many traumatic haircuts as a kid from my mom, or intuition from Coach Workin. Thank you.